Hi Spearmates, welcome back to Spearfishing.com. Today we are going to review again the Speargun Strike by Mares, which, as you can remember, we have already reviewed in a past video. You can find the link below here. And today we are going to review it again, exploring its possibilities of customization. As you can remember, this Speargun was already designed to allow the final user to have it customized according to his needs and to allow customer to change the overall configuration. As you might remember, it is already equipped with a lower hook in the lower portion of the barrel, and with a stainless steel trigger mechanism who can endure high mechanical stress deriving by a more powerful configuration. So today we are going to show you how we changed the manufacturer regular configuration of the Speargun into an invert roller one. Before we proceed in showing this, you need to know that the invert roller configuration and all the other similar propulsion systems are still really controversial on the web. There are many people with different theories about the methods, materials, so please do take this suggested configuration simply as a suggestion of configuration to show you how this specific Speargun can be customized, what are its potentials, and how the design of this Speargun can fit your customization needs. Then I can leave to your experience, to your own experience, the best way to customize it according to your needs. But just leave it as it is, so merely a suggestion of configuration. So, in order to change the settings of this Speargun, you essentially need a new muzzle, a couple of pulleys, proper bands, and a good cord, generally acknowledged under the commercial name of Climax. So the very first step is to remove the original muzzle by just removing the pin, the metal pin here, and then you can pull off the whole muzzle. Once you do this, you have to replace it with a proper one. I've chosen this, which is very easy to find on the web. So you put it back and lock it with the same system, so another pin, and then once you do this, you can start working on all the rest of the configuration. This is the main part. Okay, so these bands are the 16.5 millimeters diameter bands from Mares, and they have been cut considering the elongation factor which characterizes this specific bands, and then we have calculated the length of these according to the length from here to here, well actually the axe of the muzzle up to the point where you find the hook here. So the overall length divided by the elongation factor of these bands by Maris. So this implies that at the maximum elongation factor, these bands get from here to here, so they cover this distance. Now, the other thing to do is obviously to connect the cord and the pulleys and the bands together. So the very first step is to connect the bands to the hook, and these are connected with a common wishbone that we do in Dyneema. So if you have ever made your own wishbones for the Spearguns that you use, there is absolutely no trick to teach you. So it's the regular knots, the regular procedures. So as you can see, it is simply a wishbone in Dyneema cord. And then they have been connected in couples. So as you can see, this is one couple, this is the other couple. So they are connected together with a wishbone. So on the other side, you can see there are the usual eyelets. So this, as you have on the other end, and they are connected to the pulleys this way with another Dyneema eyelet, which is closed with a regular knot, and then we have burnt and melt together the two ends so that it is secure. Okay. Then the cord passes through the pulleys. So the system works like this. It starts from here. Let's see how to show it best way. So it starts from here. It goes around the wheel, the pulley, and then goes into this little hole that you see here, right here in the muzzle. It passes through and gets on the other side here. And then the cord goes again around the pulley, and then again on the other hand, and then here. So here we have two stops in Darwin plastics, and then we have tied a very large knot here,
in order to stop it and preserve it from going through the holes. And then we made the same thing on the other side, yeah. And then we have created two eyelets, one here and one here, to which we have most simply connected a wishbone cord, as you can see. It's a very resistant cord, and this is connected then to the shaft itself. In order to optimize the propulsion of the shaft, we have opted for an upper band couple, and we have then mounted this one, which is directly connected with an eyelet, as you can see, the regular one that we have been using for all the other connections. It is, as you can see, it is done directly onto the muzzle, and then on the other side, a very simple wishbone cord connections. So everything very easy, very easy. Since we have used a couple of 16.5 millimeters bands, we have decided to leave the original shaft from the manufacturer, which is in fact 6.5 millimeters in diameter and 130 centimeters in length.
Well, Spear mates, we are now at the end of this video. If you have watched up to here, I'm very glad that you have seen how easy it can be to customize this great Speargun and how its design best fits your customization needs. So I hope you can enjoy yourself in customizing on your own this Speargun, and I wait for your comments down here to this video. I would be more than glad to understand your point of view, and if you enjoyed this video, just click down here, subscribe to see other videos from this channel. So thanks to you all, and see you at the next episode. Bye.